This Saturday's protest will coincide with weekend of the ceasefire, which commemorates end of World War I. British Interior Minister Suella Braverman encountered criticism after describing pro-Filestin protesters as hate hikers and accusing the police of double standards. London has witnessed major weekend demonstrations last month. Tens of thousands of people went to streets to condemn Israel's brutal campaign in the Gaza Strip and demand that United Kingdom government called for ceasefire. The protest, which was planned on Saturday, conflicts with Armistice weekend, annual memory of World War I, when many people in UK stopped to remember victims of war. Despite pressure of government, Metropolitan Police said they could not legally ban march by saying that there was no sufficient intelligence there will be a risk of public disorder. Protest organisers. Saturday's rally in centre of London. The UK's National War Monument will not pass through Cenotaph. And after a minute of silence at 11 o'clock in afternoon, he said, however, in an extremely unusual attack, Braverman accused police of being softer against pro-Palestinian demonstrations, arguing that police were treated differently to right-wing and nationalist protesters. I do not believe that these walks are just a scream of help for Gaza. Brav said Braverman in an article published by Times. They are the kind of groups that we are more accustomed to seeing in Northern Ireland especially. Islamists a priority claim. Braverman's comments, including opposition politicians and activists, received heavy criticism. Yettete Cooper of the main opposition Labour Party said, Suella Braverman came out of control. Worker MP David Lammy said that Braverman wanted uygulama to take advantage the sensitivities of this moment and the history Northern Ireland. An ignorance for his own leadership campaign. Suella Braverman, trying to benefit from sensitivities of this moment and Northern Ireland's history to exacerbate the tensions of community for its own leadership campaign. A terrible new low. Critics say that Braverman is trying to position him for a party leadership competition that may come if he loses power in an expected election next year. Throughout months he put the party to 15 to 20 points of Labour Party. The British actor and comedian Adil Ray described Braverman's column as amazing. Ray, when police try allow right to protest and control tensions. Last person they expect flare them as Minister of Interior. Ray said. Prime Minister Rishi Altak, who previously called weekend protests on the weekend protests, withdrew with Police Chief Mark Rowley and withdrew on Wednesday and admitted that people had right to protest peacefully. In a statement, the altar said, the test of this freedom is that even if we do not agree with them, we'll meet this test and remain loyal to our principles.